Welcome to Rock Solid Productions, where in this video we are going to unbox and test out the Zhiyun Smooth-X Essential Combo Gimbal for cell phones to take your video capture to the next level. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, Gary here with Rock Solid Productions. Now, before we get started with today's video, I just want to take a second and say thank you for stopping by and checking out what we have going on here today. I really do appreciate it. If you like what you see here, I invite you to check out some of the other videos that we have here on the channel. And while this is more focused on consumer electronics, we got a ton of stuff on games, Android TVs, a whole lot of different consumer electronics that you can check out here on the channel. And if you really like what you see here, do me a huge favor. Hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that bell notification. And what I want to know from you today, so Mario Kart 8 Deluxe behind me playing on the Switch, I want to know who is your favorite character. I actually like using my Mii, I'll be honest about that. Other than that, Mario and Yoshi are probably two of my other favorites. So the folks over at Zhiyun recently reached out to me and asked if they could send me one of their Smooth-X gimbals designed for cell phones. Now, before, what we're shooting with now is a Canon T7i DSLR. Love this camera, I've had it for about 18 months. But for the first part of the channel's life, I shot everything with a cell phone. I started with a Google Pixel XL, then I went to a Note 8, a Note 9, and now a Note 10X is what I carry for my daily driver. And I had actually gone ahead and picked up a gimbal back in 2018, and here it is right here. And it provided some great footage for me at the GameCon 2018, the first year I went to the Portland Retro Gaming Expo, and a whole lot more. Few problems with this. First and foremost, it's very large. This is a lot more compact. Secondly, well, this got thrown in the back seat of my car and, well, as you can see, it doesn't exactly work anymore. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this and we're gonna unbox it. We're gonna see how it comes out of the box, some of the features. We're gonna check out the app. We're gonna shoot some footage with it. Come on, let's go. So here is the Zhiyun Smooth-X Essential Combo Gimbal on the bench. Now, this does come with a shrink wrap around it. I have to admit, I peeked before we started filming. I've been excited about checking this out. Now, the little dot here indicates color. There is both a white and a black version. I opted for the white one. Granted, it'll probably get covered with dirt and whatnot, but you know what? I don't care. And yes, it has a little security tab there, which I have also, I peeked at my Christmas presents. Okay, sue me. So inside the package, you get the kit itself, which comes, the combo comes with a really nice carry pouch, as you see here. You can get it with just the gimbal itself. Spend the extra, I think it's just $10 difference. Get the pouch, trust me, my old gimbal broke because I didn't take care of it or I just threw it in the car. This will protect your gimbal when you are not using it, and that is hugely important. So it looks like a single zipper case, non-removable wrist strap, and then we have some stuff in here. Let's check out what we have up top. Basically looks like a product descriptor card, product name, Smooth-X protection bag, material, so on and so on and so on and so on. A service card, basically numbers where you can get in touch with them. So they do have a US based number right there. Their support social media accounts are listed right there, email and the website. So good to know that they have a Canadian and LA based office in addition to, looks like Frankfurt, Germany, St. Petersburg, Russia, Barcelona, Dubai, Hong Kong, lots of different areas. So good. Holy thick manual. Now, don't worry, it's not, it's basically the fact it's multi-language. So that's important to note here, but nice thick manual on here. You do have a charging cable, and I like that. That is USB-C. Hallelujah. There are two parts basically to the gimbal. You have this guy here, which is I think the little tripod stand. So this you can actually hold, you know, like a normal grip for a gimbal. Or check this out. This is pretty slick. It can actually become a tripod so that you can set it up and then shoot without holding it. So if I'm at a convention shooting with my phone, I can set this on a table or something like that and then be able to set up my shot and everything. If you have never used a gimbal, it makes a huge difference. It is just very, very convenient. And it does have kind of a quick start guide here, which we will peel off and check it out here in a second. So it looks like first things first is you spin that around. Yep. That extends out. Angle it. Flip that out that way. And then you can slide it back that way. Okay. That's pretty slick. And then you can also go straight up and then in, and that'll work as a regular gimbal. But this is one of the most unique aspects of this, is the fact it essentially has a selfie stick built into it, which is pretty damn cool. Now your phone will get sandwiched in between those grips there, and then the grip just threads on, or the tripod threads on the bottom. Now you can opt to not use this if you want to, but this actually feels like it has a good weight to it like this. I'm not sure that I would use it though. If I'm not using the tripod side of it, I actually really like this without. I have to admit that. So you have a little joystick right there. It's basically just a micro switch is all it is. Up, down, left, right is what you have there. You have a wide and telephoto so you can zoom in and out from the gimbal itself. Your record button, and we will have to look to see what the M button is. Your charging port is right up top here. And then, well, there's not a wrist strap included. It does have a spot where you can connect a wrist strap in through it there. So we are going to connect the phone, and phone camera direction goes this way. So the camera should be on that side. Now, one thing I'm interested to see is my Note 10. Can I put it in here without needing to take the case off? So camera goes on that side. It fits without having to remove the case. That's awesome. My old gimbal did not do that. Now, it is important before you apply power, you need to balance your phone in any gimbal that you have. So that's too heavy that side. And the reason why you want to focus on balance is the motor that's in here will work to keep your phone balanced side to side. But if you can have it naturally balanced, that motor doesn't have to work as hard or as often, so that way you will extend your battery life. I mean, we're talking a millimeter here, a millimeter there. That's pretty spot on. So now at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in, and I've already downloaded the app from the Google Play Store. So inside the app itself, we're going to click on here on the camera button, and now we are going to power up our gimbal. And the power button is on this side of the camera right here, and hold it down until all the lights light up. And we are going to connect to the Smooth-X EF32. And device activation. Hardware module needs to be activated the first time the device is connected. Please ensure the Bluetooth is connected during activation. Access to device, yes, we will allow that. Next. Please activate after login. Device information will be linked to your account. Please log in. We're going to activate. Activation successful. Now enjoy your I don't care about that. So here you can see again why it's kind of hard to, or why it's important to get everything leveled out. That actually looks pretty good. Now one thing is this will help basically smooth everything out along this axis here. It doesn't do anything to smooth the axis that way. That is something that my old gimbal did that I kind of wish this one did as well, but I understand that it does not do that. So now if I hit camera mode, I need to allow it to record audio, and then, you know, very basic options here. So you have recording mode, settings about recording can be changed here, including resolution. Find out more about shooting stabilizers and general settings here. Quick access for smart mode. When the gimbal is connected, the battery level of the mobile phone and gimbal flashlight mode. When the gimbal connected, the battery level of the mobile phone and gimbal, flashlight mode, and follow mode of the gimbal will be displayed here. Swipe to select the object you want to follow. Oh, this is pretty cool. So I'm going to grab, I actually have my retro tank here, right? So I want to follow that. How do I do that? Well, first and foremost, I want to change my resolution to 1080p. Will allow me to, let's see, that's glamour effects. That's not what I want. Flashlight off, grid off, white balance is auto. Follow and shoot for the gesture control. Remove watermark. Yes, I don't want my watermark on. Scene mode, walk or run. I'm sure that that's for basically making sure that it doesn't, it's accommodating or the walk versus run is basically providing stabilization for footfalls. Follow mode, left or PF mode, roll and pan, okay. Zoom speed, slow or fast, invert control. Nope, I'm good with that. Okay, so press M button, default, switch between photo or video, and shortcut menu, gimbal calibration, and then general, device management, so on and so forth. And then I can also change it to do selfies as well. So that's cool. So we'll go back around to there. So here you can do photos. So there's that. We're gonna do video. Again, I want to know how, there we go. So now I have the retro tank. Oh, that's cool. So it is following the retro tank completely, kind of. And then I can start recording. And now we're recording. You can see it's recording 8 seconds. Stop recording. Pretty cool. Let's take this outside and test out and see how it works. So we have the Murphy Mayhem here in the backyard. Now I have the tracking turned on with one of his favorite things, the ball. So we'll see if it will follow him. And when I brought the throw stick into picture, it screwed things up. Oh. So we're gonna zip that off real quick. Get back, Murph. Here you go. So I now have it set to follow him. Now it's focused on his butt. It does an okay job. Here, let's see as he comes up closer. Caught up to his body. Whoop. Brought it back. So, I mean, the follow is an interesting and fun little tool. I mean, right now I'm having him throw, and I'll actually go out so you can see that I'm not messing with the camera either. You can see my pasty white legs. We'll go this way with them now. Now it seems like it's following me, so it doesn't seem like the tracking is as accurate as it could be. Yeah, now it's stuck on my legs. Yeah, it's totally following me now. Well, interesting in concept, doesn't work as well as I would like. So here now, walking through my backyard a little bit and kind of screwing around. Now I do have the facial tracking on, and I have it adjusted or extended with like the selfie stick kind of thing. So struggling a little bit to keep up. There, it found me again. Yeah, it seems like the pan and tilt or the follow is not quite as locked in as it could be. But overall, ease of use and everything, pretty decent. I mean, it's okay. Whoa, come back here. Where are you going? It gets lost a little bit here and there, it seems. We'll just kind of do one of these where we'll kind of spin around like the interstate in the background. Yeah, that's awesome, isn't it? And we're going to chase the dogs around a little bit, just kind of see how it does to keep things kind of straight and even there. We'll walk around a little bit, kind of see how footfalls are registered. There's our buddy Murph. Say hi, Smurf. And our boy Pine Top. Please don't pee on camera, man. So it definitely seems like it will stay where you are pointed regardless if you have follow turned on. I mean, here it is panning a little bit, but like normally if I would just want it to be stabilized, you know, it would follow as I pan left to right. Well, I actually have to use the joystick along with it to kind of follow where we're at here. And there are times where it just doesn't want to pan. Yeah, just like that, it wanted to stay focused on what was in the back. There, that one seems, I just hit the mode button and that seemed to be a little bit better now. See how this is absorbing footfalls as well. Again, this is my Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus actually. I'll come around this way. And here's a project I was working on earlier today where our neighbor's fence was kind of leaning in, so I bought another basically fence post and put some cement in and everything. We'll cover that up. I mean, the stabilization doesn't feel or look too terrible. Hi, Murphy Mayhem! Well, there's some examples of how the gimbal works following the dogs. Let's wrap things up. In the end, what are my feelings on the Zhiyun Smooth-X 2-axis gimbal? Well, let's talk about some things it does really well first and foremost. I love the case that it comes with. I love the fact that it busts down into such a small size. I like the little tripod attachment for it, and I do like the fact that it is available in 2 different colors. The fact that you can extend it out and use it as a selfie stick, for lack of a better terms. All very nice features about this gimbal. What I wish that it did a little bit better, I think the app tries to do too much, quite honestly. It just needs to allow you to access the gimbal functions and settings. I don't want to edit photos in the gimbal app. Make a separate app for that if that's what you want. Also, having used a 3-axis gimbal in the past, having only a 2-axis gimbal, I kept looking for that 3rd axis. Now, if you have no previous experience with a gimbal whatsoever, you probably won't notice it. But again, because I've used 3-axis gimbals in the past, I did notice it. I also think that the follow me needs to be refined a little bit more. It's not quite where it needs to be, as you saw in our footage when we were playing catch with Murphy Mayhem. Overall, for under $70, it's a decent value. Could definitely still use some additional refinement, but there are other gimbals that they provide that have that 3rd axis like I'm looking for and things along those lines. I really think if they kind of hone in and separate the app into here's the gimbal app and here's the photo and video production suite app, I think that would make the user experience a little bit better. But these are just my opinions. Let me know what you think down below in the comment section. It was pretty easy to get set up and everything, and as you can see, I have my Note 10 here and it's balanced and powered off, so that is definitely a good sign. Smaller phones, definitely, you will have no issues whatsoever with it. I haven't tried it with the new Note 20. I don't have one. I don't intend on buying one at this point. I actually really like my Note 10 Plus. It's a pretty decent phone. But if you do have any other comments or questions, as always, feel free to leave them down below in the comment section. You can also go ahead and email me at rocksolidmail@gmail.com. You can hit me up on Twitter at rocksolidstudios. We are on Facebook at facebook.com/RockSolidProductions and Instagram at instagram.com/RockSolidProductionsGK. Now, if you would like to pick one of these up for yourself, either in the black or the white, I will have affiliate links down below in a pinned post where you can go ahead and check it out. And when you do so and order through those affiliate links, it actually helps support the channel. And if you want to help support the channel, you can do so in a couple of other ways too. Now, unfortunately, that Amazon affiliate link does not provide a discount, but like I said, it does help support us here. You can also join us over on our Patreon page at patreon.com/rocksolid. For as little as $1 a month, $12 a year, you get early access to all of our video content, exclusive content, plus email notifications when we do upload new content. You can also become a channel member here on YouTube for $1.99 a month. You get fun little badges next to your name when you comment on a video or in a live stream. You also get early access to our content and exclusive content as well as a channel member. And everything that we raise gets put right back in the channel so we can get new lights, new microphones, new equipment to help continue to make more and better content for you guys out there. And that's one of the things too. If you are a content creator, picking up a gimbal like this, there's nothing wrong with shooting for YouTube on your cell phone. Not a thing at all. Never feel bad if you are using a cell phone. It's what I used for the first half-life of this channel. This is a good tool to have at your disposal to smooth everything out, especially like if you're at conventions, when we can get to do them again, if you're doing pickups when you're out and about. This will help smooth footfalls and motion and things along those lines to give you a better, cleaner overall finished product. Now, if you are looking to pick up any other retro or modern accessories, do me a favor, head on over to CastlemaniaGames.com. The cool thing over there is he has a feature called Castle Cash, where the more you spend, the more you earn towards future purchases. And the great thing, Castle Cash, it's just like cash. So if you have $20 in Castle Cash, you have $20 to spend in the castle. You can also use promo code ROCKSOLID10 to save 10% off of most items on the website to help get you some Castle Cash later on down the road. And like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, if you like what you see here, if you want to see more, please do me a huge favor. Hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that bell notification, because YouTube, they're not sending out notifications via email anymore, so the only way you're going to get it is going to be on your smartphone, on your tablet, or via a Chrome extension installed on your browser to let you know when we do have new content uploaded. Thanks to Zhiyun for going ahead and sending us one of these to review. I really do appreciate it. Like I say, this is a good entry-level 2-axis gimbal. If you've used a 3-axis gimbal in the past, you may be left seeking a little bit more than what this delivers. But again, for under $70, it's a pretty decent value. My name is Gary. This has been Rock Solid Productions and our look at the Zhiyun Smooth-X 2-axis gimbal for cell phones. I appreciate you checking this out, and we hope to see you soon.